Hey, my name's Magdalene. Why am I doing this? Hey, I'm Magdalene Lane, and today we're gonna shave my legs. I haven't shaved my legs since maybe October, September, maybe August of last year, and it's May now, so that's probably like 6 or more months. I don't even know. It's been a while. So I have my winter coat on my legs, but it's summer now and I really want to shave my legs. And I've always had like a weird relationship with the hair on my legs, like most women do. I really could have used the YouTube of nowadays back when I was a preteen, learning how to like shave my legs and do all that girly stuff. Like glow up videos and everything like that didn't exist back then. There was nothing. I learned how to shave my legs from a magazine from Kim Kardashian. So I also figured I could measure my leg hair. So this is the only measuring device I could find in short notice. Because like at a certain point your leg hair does stop growing, but you know, I'm trying to get a good piece. Ooh. It's over half of an inch. I didn't have a full leg of hair until I was like 18 years old, and I just got really lazy about shaving it. But you know, for the longest time my legs were just bare because I would shave them because the idea of having hair on my legs was too unbearable, even in the winter. And then it gets all prickly and like stubbly and like it doesn't even look good in the winter because like your skin goes all goosebumpy and stuff. And I hope this video doesn't seem as embarrassing or awkward as I feel making it right now. So first we're gonna use Barbasol because that's just what I've always used. Oh, I should wet my legs. Oh shit. I'm in a shower because we don't have a bathtub, but I also like, this is the only place I could like position the camera to do this. Oh god, I forgot to clean my feet. Everything's going wrong. I forgot how nice it feels. Oh, I should have had a bowl actually. Okay, I just had to run into my kitchen with one leg full of shaving cream. Oh no, where did the shaving cream go? There's just like a whole spot on the side of my leg that doesn't have the cream on it anymore. Does it just dissolve? Ugh. So like you can shave your legs with just water and soap, but you shouldn't because you'll have regrets. Maybe not the first time, but it like builds up. It's not a good time. Okay, so I have my water. Next we're gonna use disposable blades because I don't have money for better ones. The stylish 3-blade disposable razors. What? They're not even pink, they're just green color. Oh, I need a scissors to open this. I stab it with maybe with my ruler. It worked. Okay. It kind of looks like a superhero. Crazy. Oh, it has a thing on it. And then I'll turn it on it to work. Gotta wet the blade. It works a lot better when there's running water, but I figured water would make the video sound a lot harder to hear as I talk, because we're not just shaving my legs. We're gonna talk about leg hair and stigmas and what I've noticed about it and other beauty standards in literature. So in romance books, just like in real life, there's this weird expectation that females are hairless. Oh my god. This is... Whew. I didn't even get halfway up my leg before the razor stopped being able to pull the hairs with it. This is as far as I got. Do you want to see that? Yeah, you probably don't really want to see that. Usually, at this point, I use Nair to like burn it off of my legs, because that's the easiest way to deal with it at this point. And then there's usually still a couple of hairy patches, and I have to shave it like the next day or a week later when I have the energy. And the thing is, like, I'm not saying that I want my fictional heroines in romance novels to have hairy legs, or that I want really detailed scenes of them shaving their legs either. But as we get further along in like body acceptance and body hair acceptance, there's also this weird trend in books where they go out of their way to state certain things and certain body hairs and stuff. And it's weird because, like, when you're reading something, you don't really see it until it's stated on the page in words. Until something's stated, like, you can be, she had legs, and you picture legs in your head. And you can say, he had legs, and you also picture legs in your head. And the idea of these gender, the only thing giving you details is the gender there, and the legs. And they're having legs. And if you say somebody doesn't have legs, then you think they're an amputee or something. Which makes sense. But you have these base images in your head of people who have legs. And the male person probably has hairy legs, because it's just expected. And unless you state that she had legs and they have hair, and you just messed up the tense in that sentence. But wow, it's so smooth. Oh my god, it's been so long since I've seen my leg without hair. And like, in real life, when I see another woman with leg hair, like, I don't think anything bad about her. In fact, I tend to like envy women who can do that, and I'm kind of jealous of them, and I'm proud of them, because they have confidence. And like, I've gone out in public with my leg hair before, unsheathed, and like, I can do it, but then my mind's just on like, holy shit, I have leg hair. I have leg hair and everybody else can see it. Like I was running the other day in shorts and my leg hair was out and I passed this man and I was like, oh shit, he can see my leg hair. And then I realized he was also wearing shorts and he also had leg hair. And so why was I feeling all weird about my leg hair when he had the same thing going on his legs? That's not fair. I also had a friend once who she did a test, and for a whole week, or longer actually, because it took longer to grow the hair out. But, oh yeah, okay, so she had long hair, and then 1 week she shaved one leg, but not the other. So she had 2 legs with 2 different things going on, and she went around in shorts all week, and she wanted to see if anybody would even notice. And nobody noticed. Nobody said anything. Like, I didn't even notice till she pointed it out. I mean, I'm not sure I can really get away with that because my hair is really dark. Like, I might feel a little bit differently if I had blonde leg hair. Like, I'd be a little bit less conscious about it. So much work. Oh my god, I hate this. But I love smooth legs. But that's real life. Like, in real life is different because you have these human beings and like you like these human beings for who they are and not what they look like. But then when you get to fiction, you have these ideas of these fictional characters in your head sometimes, and if it's like a romance or something, you don't really want that. You don't want to deal with like the messy parts of a character. There's definitely more freedom in thrillers and horrors for women to do things that aren't ladylike and feminine. Like they're allowed not to wear bras. Their nipples are allowed to poke out, and they're allowed to like be rough around the edges and get dirty and like be murderous. And then a lot of times when it is brought up in fiction, it feels like it's just like this point that needs to be like put across, like, oh, the male love interest doesn't mind that she has body hair because he's a good guy. He's one of the good ones. And it's like, well, first of all, any male lead male love interest shouldn't care about that stuff anyways, because why would we want to fall head over heels for a fictional person who's utter crap? And then I also think that the male love interests in these romance books, they just don't feel real. Not that like real boys and men, they usually don't actually care that much. Like, maybe they care a little bit, but it's not gonna like push them away. Hey, it's Editing Magdalene right here, and I just wanted to get across the point I was like really trying to make, which is that particularly with the romance genre, you just want a story that will let you wash away from the real world and into this fictional universe, into a story that you're not really invested in the characters. You know what's going to happen. It's going to be a happily ever after no matter what, and you just want to have a good time, so you're not very invested in like these little humanity things of like leg hair and body hair and other things like weight and looking like a real person and not having makeup on all the time and like not being the epitome of beauty that the reader has in their head. Like, it doesn't compute like it does in a different genre where you can question humanity and society and all these other big issue topics. The romance genre is about the aesthetic, and you want your characters to be these perfect little sexy dolls that entertain for an hour or so, or however long it takes you to read. And so disrupting that beauty schema in the romance genre can make it feel like much too real of a story, and it's not really what the readers want. And so when the stories that do take these issues and like put it on the page and stuff, they're not just romance novels anymore. They've become issue novels, and they're trying to tackle the societal issue about body image, and it completely overtakes the entire story, so it can't just be with all the rest of the romance novels anymore. Like, it's something else. And it's become very politicized. These issue books are books that have an agenda to push this kind of idea across the table, like, go take it. And I don't particularly enjoy those books very much. They have a flavor. And what I really want to see is just a regular romance book that lets their characters have flaws. And not like flaws in an imperfectly perfect sort of way, but like actually have them be like characters that are real human people, so that when it's mentioned that, oh, they're shaving their legs today, or they have leg hair that day, or their legs were stubbly as he like caressed her thigh or whatever, it's not like a big issue. It's I don't know. But then that also goes back to the part where like you only see what's on the page, so if you don't mention it beforehand that the person has body hair, it comes out of nowhere and you're like, was not expecting that. And so yeah, but we'll get back to the video now. Is this more gross than like watching somebody shave their face? Like me shaving my legs right now. Is this weirder than a man shaving his face on camera? I mean, the main reason I like to remove my leg hair, though, is because when it's really long and the wind blows, you can like feel it go through your leg hair, and it's like little like, and like when I go running I can feel it like gently wafting, and it kind of feels like I'm picking sand up on the back of my legs. And I don't know if men are just used to that feeling, but it's awful. Maybe it's just because I'm not used to that feeling. I didn't grow up feeling it because I started shaving my legs at 11 years old. I specifically like writing super hot, like, super feminine hotshot girls. That's what I wrote down in my notes. The kind of girls that like make themselves look really pretty with makeup and shit, and like shaving their legs and doing their eyebrows and, you know, hair extensions. And I guess I like writing those girls because I like pretending that I can be those girls, even though I'm really bad at wearing makeup and I don't shave my legs most of the year. In fact, after I shave my legs today, I'll probably let it grow out and it'll get all stubbly, and that's just like the kind of life I live, and I won't even care that it's stubbly. I'll just be happy that it's not half an inch long. It's like a 5 o'clock shadow on my legs. That's the fashion trend for summer 2021. A shaggy mullet and a 5 o'clock shadow on your legs. I don't think I'm even gonna do my thighs. I don't even care. But do you ever think about like the low maintenance girl trope? The trope of it, and like how like she's just not a big deal. She doesn't go out of her way to look beautiful or anything. But she also probably shaves her legs every other day or whatever. And that doesn't seem low maintenance to me. I feel like I should have a bigger point to this video, but I don't know. I just have a complicated relationship with my leg hair. Because it's not like I don't like it, but it's not like I like it. And I feel bad about not liking it. I think also the only times I've ever been like shamed for my body hair was like back in middle school or before then, when somebody called me a monkey for climbing trees and having hair on my arms, you know, like people do. And I'm so glad. I was so concerned when I learned that girls shave their arm hair, and mine's really dark, so it's always been like a different, I don't know. I didn't want to go there. I never went there. I couldn't handle it. I was like having a rough time enough shaving my legs that like doing 4 appendages, no. But I mean, my arm hair is just like less unruly than my leg hair is, though. Like it like smooths down into place. Oh my god, it's so smooth. And you might be thinking, well, if you just want more leg hair acceptance, why are you shaving your legs as you talk about leg hair acceptance? And you know, it's a complicated thing. That is one leg down. Look how white it is compared to my other leg. Or maybe not, I don't know. Can't really see. I'm just like swimming in the bathtub. There's still like hairs here and I don't know if they're attached or just like clinging on to my skin. We won't find out until I shower. But you know. Oh my gosh. Can you even see the difference? Here's the difference. I'm not sure if I have it in me to shave the next leg. This is a lot of work. Well, anyway, so, and then you use body lotion on it. Don't skip this part. Makes a big difference. Saves your skin so much. Sometimes though, I'll admit this. Sometimes I have these weird dreams about my leg hair, but it's not hair, it's like actual extensions of myself. And like I'm shaving them off of my body, and it's very disturbing. I don't know if anybody else has these weird dreams and they don't know what to do about them. But anyways, I think I said everything I wanted to say in this video. It was much less about literature than I wanted it to be, but I also didn't do my research, so that's on me. But anyways, my name's Magdalene Lane, and I'm an indie author, and I've published 3 books so far, and I'll be publishing more, and you should check them out if you care about beauty standards in literature, because that's one of the biggest topics I cover in most of the things I write, is like beauty and women and like money and economics and all that great stuff. So Thanks for watching this video. I'm sure you won't subscribe after seeing this, but bye.